कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को नयाति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् गोष्पतीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसम् रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकि गिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायण महानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेद प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मनः आपतामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलं सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Hanumanji's search for Sita, unrelenting, continues even as he saw Mandodari. He became very excited. And he also had jumped around thinking that this is possibly Sita, only to later on reflect on that very decision or very conclusion and to realize that Sita cannot be one who would be wearing all different ornaments which Mandodari was. Also, how can she be lying down asleep while she is being away from Rama? Even though the beauty was excelling, exalting, yet he cannot in his mind ever think that Sita can be comfortably lying there with all the ornaments on her body, decorations, and also fast asleep as though being under the influence of intoxication. Then he decided that this is not correct. I have to look for it a little more. And then he again proceeded towards that banquet hall, so to say, where all the drinks and other things were kept there. Now here in verse number 16 onward, canto number 11. Sarvakamairupetam cha
Sarvakamairuperam cha
panabhumim mahatmanah
panabhumim mahatmanah
Dadarsha kabishardulaha
dadarsha kapishardulah
tasya rakshapate grihe
tasya rakshaspate gruhe
mriganam mahishanam cha
mruganam mahishanam cha
varahanam cha bhagashah
varahanam cha bhagashah
tatra nistani mamsani
tatra nyastani mamsani
anabhumau dadarshasah
panabhumau dadarshasah
rokmeshu cha vishaleshu
raukmeshu cha vishaleshu
vajaneshvapyabakshitan
bhajaneshvapyabhakshitan
tadarsha kapishardulo
dadarsha kapishardulo
Mayuran kukkutanstata
mayuran kukkutanstata
vara what is that heard?
ha varaha
Varaha greenasakan
varahavaadrintakan
dadisaivar chalayudan
dadisauvarchalayutan
dadisauvarchalayutan
dadhisauvarchalayutan
Shalyan mrigamayuramscha
kalyan mrugamayuranscha
Hanuman anvavekshata
hanuman anva vaikshata
Krikalan vividan shakan
kukulan vividhan shakan
shashakan ardhabakshitan
shashakan ardhabakshitan
Mahishan ekasalyamscha
mahishanekashalyamscha
Meshamscha kritanishtitan
neshamscha kritanishtitan
Lohan ucchavachan peyan Lehyan ucchavachan peyan
lehyanucchavachan peyan
Bhojyan ucchavachani cha
bhojyanucchavacani cha
Tadam lavanontam saihi
tatham lavanoktam saihi
Vividai raga kandavaihi
vividhairaga khandavaihi.
The food habits of the Rakshasas are very clearly pointed out here. Mamsaharins, Shakaharins. So, Sarva karmaihi upedam panabhumim mahatmanah dadarsha. Rakshapatehe grihe, in the very palace of Ravana, Mahatmanah Ravanasya, Panabhumim, banquet hall, Sarvakame Rupedam. Of all desires that you need, that you have, Kabir Shardulaha, Tasya Mahatmanah Panabhumim Dadarsha. In some places I go nowadays, it's almost in every house here, big houses, they have a liquor area. And, when I go there, obviously they do not want to demonstrate, show what all they have. They usually don't send me into that area. Swamiji, that area is not for you, come this side. So I know what it has. No, it is not for us, Swamiji. When friends come, we want to entertain them. Social. In becoming a social, you are denying your spiritual. If you want to entertain people, go take them to a place or take them to some place where they serve it. Why at home? Swamiji, you don't understand. You're impractical. Okay. If you want to live like that. In today's world, what happens is we do all mistakes and say social. Once it so happened that we were to celebrate Gurudev's, the Chinmaya Mission 50th. So we had a lot of meetings, and then Swami Tejamanji told it, in Boston, I was there. So why not you call all the youth of the Chinmaya Yoga Kendra and tell them what are they going to do for the mission in this 50th year of Chinmaya Mission. Okay. And the Yoga came not only by themselves, also some friends. So I said, I was talking to them how Gurudev had spent his time tirelessly in spreading this knowledge. They're very inspired, they are aware. Then I said, we should be ready to sacrifice something in our life in his memory, at least for this year, 1 year. 1 year you take a vow. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to behave like that, whatever. So, probably I thought that very idealistically. So what vow you can give that you will not do this or you will do this? Very quiet, very silent. Somebody will do some social work. Okay. Do's you say, and don'ts also you should say. Shall I suggest? Yes. I won't drink liquor for the whole year. There was no sound at all in that room. A dead silence. I said, did I say anything wrong? Swamiji, that is not possible. Why? In this society, we have to. See, the society should not decide what I should eat and what I should drink. Should they? It is my health I have to look at. Who's living in this body? Me or somebody else? So they said, yeah, you are okay, Swamiji, but in your life, but not in our compromise. Rakshasa Janma. Do it. Mriganam, Mahishanam cha, Varahanam cha, Mamsaha, Bhagashaha. All the deers, and then Mahisha, buffaloes, Varaha, the Varaha, boars. Separately, they have kept Tatra Nyastani Mamsani, left there Mamsa Panambubao in that banquet hall. Anything and everything that can make you forget who you are. Otherwise, also we are forgetting who we are. This is added more. You are consciously, you have anyway forgotten, which you do not know that we have forgotten. Adding more to it, more forgetful, more intoxicated, more lost. Rokmeshu cha vishaleshu, and they are kept in beautiful containers. This is another thing. Swamiji is looking at it so beautifully arranged. That doesn't mean you should take it. Rokmeshu cha vishaleshu, bhajaneshu, beautiful vessels, large vessels, golden vessels. Apakshitan, even which that are not touched at all, fresh, cooked, kept there. Krita. And then what? Dadashakabishartulaha, Mayuran, Kukkudan, peacock and chicken and this and that. Varaha, Vagrina, Vagrinasa Vagrinasa is hippopotamus. We recently saw in South Africa. Huge. That meat also of the boar and all that. Dadi Sauvarchalayutan. Mixed with it, the meat was cooked and mixed with yogurt, curd, and certain amount of salt to keep it in a fresh there. Otherwise, but see, anything that we eat which is subject to petrification or subject to become petrified within hours, going to happen inside our body also. If outside you keep, it immediately petrifies, becomes unbearable smell. Think of it within your body. My. The moment it goes inside, it starts to decay, smell, ooze out toxins. Shalyan, mrigamayurams, porcupines, deer, peacocks. Hanuman anvavekshata. He started to see all of them being kept there. Krikalan, one more bird called Krikala. Vividan, and also Chagan. Chaga is the female goat. Shashakan, the mare, female rabbit. Ardhabakshitan, they are also there, which are half eaten. Mahishan, Ekashalyamscha. Ekashalya is a kind of a fish. Ekashalya, and then Mahisha, that is obviously buffaloes. Mesha, ram. Kritanishtiran, well cooked, kept there for people to consume. Now, when we go to any of these star hotels, etc., they have a common kitchen for all, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, this and that. When we have to pass through that area, hell, because it is nothing but a cremation ground. You are sitting in a cremation ground and eating. Think, cremation. All are burnt. All animals are being cut into pieces and burnt. And nothing but cremation ground. Why cremation ground only should be human? Everybody's kitchen is a cremation ground. Barbecue, the worst one. Polluting the entire neighborhood. Oh, the fish, don't even ask me that. You cannot go around without putting a clip on your nose. Lehyan, that which can be sucked. Ucha avachan. The ucha avachan means all varieties. Tasty, higher grade and lower grade. Peyan, that can be drunk. Bochan, that which can be eaten. Ucha avachan api, higher and lower levels of cooking or degree of taste. Tata amla lavana uttamsaihi vividaihi, as well as those which are very, very beautifully cooked, nicely cooked with all the lavana, salt, and uttamsaihi, well decorated, very beautifully presented. Raga Kandavaihi, here that footnote says that grape wine, which is sometimes it is in the liquid form, which is known as raga, which is sometimes solid form, which is called Kandava. So when I read Kandava, I thought Kandwa of the Gujaratis. This is a liquor. So all of that are seen to be there. So apart from this banquet hall, etc., sometimes when you're on the flight also, next to you, a person eating all sort of alive animals, unlive fish. Hell. Living in hell is that only. And seeing and as well as being consumed. And I know how the smell is so strongly, unbearable. People eat that. How do they clip the nose and eat? How do they eat that? Probably it is very good smelling for them. I don't know. Mahanupura Keyuraihi.
Mahanupura Keyuraihi.
Apaviddhai Mahadhanaihi.
Apaviddhaihi Mahadhanaihi.
Mahaganaihi, actually. Panabhajana vikshiptaihi.
पानभाजनविक्षिप्तैः
Alaischa vividairapi.
फलैश्च विविधैरपि
Krita pushpapahara.
कृतपुष्पोपहारा
Pushpapahara. Bhura. Bhura. Krita pushpapahara bhuhu.
कृतपुष्पोपहारा भूः
Adhikam pushyati shriyam.
अधिकां पुष्यति श्रियम्
Tatra tatra cha vinyastaihi.
तत्र तत्र च विन्यस्तैः
Sushilashtasana. Sushilashtasayana. Sushlishtasayana. Sushlishtasayanasane.
सुश्लिष्टशयनासनैः
Panabhumirvina vahnim.
पानभूमिर्विना वह्निम्
Pradipteva apalakshyate.
प्रदीप्तेव उपलक्ष्यते
Pradipteva apalakshyate.
प्रदीप्तेवापलक्ष्यते
Mahan apurakaihi. Mahanu purakaihi, sorry. Mahanupura. Mahanupura. Nupura is anklets. Keyura, armlets. Anklets and armlets. Armlet. Apaviddaihi mahaganaihi. Apaviddaihi, they are thrown away, which are large in number. They are all seen to be everywhere. Pana bhajana vikshiptaihi. And they are all scattered all over the place. And pana bhajana vikshiptaihi, whatever drinking and food, all of them. Phalaischa, the whole place is filled with the fruits. Vividaihi phalaischa. Krita pushpaharaha, those flowers that were offered, maybe in worship of some kind of a demon or some deity, that is also there. Bhuhu adhikam pushyati shriyam. It has created a great charm of that place. Tatra tatra vinyastaihi, there and here and there, they are all being arranged. Sushlishta shayanasane, very well arranged, properly arranged. Shayana asanehi, beds and couches there, because once you are drunk, you cannot stand and drink for too long because you'll collapse. So you have to either sit down or you have to lie down. All sort of the various seating arrangements are be done. Panabhumir vina vaknim pradipta iva. Pradipta iva. Panabhumi vina vakni. Even without any fire or light, the whole place is very well lit, as though upalakshate. Pradipto upalakshate. Pradipta iva upalakshate. Then continuing here. Bahu prakare vividaihi.
बहु प्रकारैर्विविधैः
Varasamskara samskritaihi.
वरसंस्कारसंस्कृतैः
Mamse kushala samyuktaihi.
मांसैः कुशलसंयुक्तैः
Anabhumikatai pratak.
पानभूमिगतैः पृथक्
Divya prasanna vivitaha.
दिव्या प्रसन्ना विविधाः
Suraha kritasura api.
सुराः कृतसुरा अपि
Sharkara madvikaha.
शर्करासवमाद्वीकाः
Madvikaha, correct. Pushpa savapala savaha.
पुष्पासवः फलासवाः
Vasachurnaischa vividaihi.
वासचूर्णैश्च विविधैः
Prishtastaistai pratak pratak.
मृष्टास्तैस्तैः पृथक् पृथक्
Santata sushuphe bhumihi.
सन्तता शुशुभे भूमिः
Malyaischa bahu samstitaihi.
माल्यैश्च बहु संस्थितैः
Hiranyamaischa kalashaihi.
हिरण्मयैश्च कलशैः
Bhajanai spatikairapi.
भाजनैः स्फाटिकैरपि
Jambunadamayaiश्चान्यैः
जाम्बूनदमयैश्चान्यैः
करकैरभिसंवृता
करकैरभिसंवृता
राजतेषु च कुम्भेषु
राजतेषु च कुम्भेषु
जाम्बूनदमयेषु च
जाम्बूनदमयेषु च
पानश्रेष्ठां तथा भूमिं
पानश्रेष्ठां तथा भूमिं
कपिस्तत्र ददर्शसः
कपिस्तत्र ददर्शसः
सोपश्यज्जातकुम्भानि
सोपश्यच्छातकुम्भानि
शीदोर्मणिमयानि च
सीधोर्मणिमयानि च
तानि तानि च पूर्णानि
तानि तानि च पूर्णानि
भाजनानि महाकपिः
भाजनानि महाकपिः
क्वचित् अर्धावशेषाणि
क्वचिदर्थावशेषाणि
क्वचित् पीतान् वशङ्गतः अशेषतः क्वचित् पीतान्यशेषतः
क्वचित् पीतान्यशेषतः
क्वचिन्नैव प्रपीतानि
क्वचिन्नैव प्रपीतानि
पानानि च ददर्शः
पानानि स ददर्शः
क्वचित् भक्ष्याञ्च विविधान्
क्वचित् भक्ष्यांश्च विविधान्
क्वचित् पानानि भागशः
क्वचित् पानानि भागशः
क्वचित् अर्धावशेषाणि
क्वचिदर्थावशेषाणि
पश्यन् वै विचचारः.
पश्यन् वै विचचारः.
All this description have a reason. I'll tell you a little later. He still saw bahuprakaraihi vividaihi, but it's various kinds of varasamskara samskritaihi, and very properly cooked with a lot of ingredients. Mamsaihi, the flesh, the meat. Kushala samyuktaihi, with the expert skills of these cooking people, subakaraha, panamubikatai, pratak, they are separately kept, each one of them in the banquet hall. And also divyaha, prasannaha, dvitaha, suraha, kritasuraha. So very well, made out of these wine, the wine made out of them. The wine and liquor, sura, and then asura, kruda and kritasuraha. Suraha, kritasuraha. Some of them natural wine, some of them krita. They are prepared liquor. Sharkarasava. Rasava. Asava means distilling. Sharkarasava means made out of sugar cane. Madvikaha, made out of honey. Pushpasava, made out of fruits. Palasavaha, made out of flowers. So they had the technology or the skill to make liquor out of sugarcane, honey, fruits, fruit liquor. Oh, nowadays, new invention, fruit liquor. Hey, already there. Long time back, they have found out how to make liquor out of fruit, liquor out of flower, everything. And vasachurnaischa, when you are having liquor and other things, you must have something spicy, I was told. Not that I know, that I have consumed. A spicy side dish, that is also there. Vasachurnaischa, spices. Vividaihi, mrushtaha, very well powdered, stai, pratak, very well churned, or very well, powdered and kept there. Santata sushube bhumihi, they are all spread out everywhere and are shining there. Malyescha, what? Various kinds of garlands. Bahum sanstitehi. Hiranyamaischa kalashaihi vajanehi, those vessels which are gold in color. Spartikerevi, crystals also. Crystal vessels. Jambunadamayahi, and also gold that is procured from a particular nadi known as Jambu. And therefore it is separately, properly in a different color, different kind of texture, but gold, all right. Jambunada mayaihi cha anyaihi. And also there is water pot there, karakaihi abhisamrita. Water pots are also kept there. Rajadeshcha kumbheshu, and silver pots were there. Jambunada mayeshu cha, and also with gold. Panasreshtam tadabhumim kapihi tatra dadarshaha. All the best of the liquors and other things are seen in that whole area. Saha apashat jadakumbani, and golden pots again. Sidor Manimayanicha. You can see the is the wine prepared out of grapes and Manimayani studded with precious stones. Tani tani chapurnani, bhajanani mahakabihi. These are all filled, completely filled. So they did not have the glass vessels. Probably all of them were gold and silver and Vaidurya and all these patika, all these, and then precious stones made out of, parts made out of those. Kvachit ardavisheshani, ardavasheshani. Some of them have half of them drunk and not fully drunk. Kvachit pitani, asheshada. Some of them empty, completely drunk. And kvachit eva aprapidani. Some of them are full, not even touched. Panani cha dadarshtaha, kvachit bhakshyam cha vividan, and various other kinds of eatables. Kvachit panani, again, some of them are everywhere found, left behind, all sort of things that can be satisfying all the senses. See, every sense of ours has got a demand. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. So everyone has to be satisfied. When you have beautiful flowers and decoration, eyes are really satisfied. Beautiful aroma, perfume, nose is satisfied. And the silken clothes and velvet clothes on which you sit, skin is satisfied. And different tastes of food and drinks, then tongue is satisfied. And the beautiful music, the soft music that is being played, ear is satisfied. Now, ears, eyes, nose, tongue, skin, all are satisfied. But then human mind is not sufficiently satisfied only with these. It has to forget itself. All the five sense organs put together along with the mind should stay in slumber. And that is the reason why drinking is considered as the most pleasurable thing. And even in the celebration of Diwali, liquor is served. Marriage. I understand why for marriage people have to drink. Drinking for the marriage, meaning what? You are going to live miserably, but now itself we are drinking for it. Drinking, cocktail party. Why didn't you begin the tail of a cock? Cocktail. And drunk. And in that state, everybody is in the animal mood, going back to their ancient origin. So these are all being seen by Hanumanji there. And what is going on in his mind? See, that is very important. See, what is described is one thing. But who is seeing it? Who is seeing it? Now you see, he's also going to see the voluptuous nature of all the women there. Shayananyatra narinam
Shayananyatra narinam
Shunyani bahudha punaha
Shunyani bahudha punaha
Parasparam samashlishya
Parasparam samashlishya
Kaschit supta varanganaha
Kaschit supta varanganaha
Kachitcha vastramanyasya
Kachiccha vastramanyasya
Apahrityopahrihya cha
Apahrutyopagruhya Ya cha
Upagamya bala supta.
upagamya bala sukta
Nidra bala parajita.
nidra bala parajita
Asamuchavasave vasa. Sorry. Sasamuchvasavatena.
tasamuchvasavatena
Vastram malyam chas gatrajam.
vastram malyam cha gatrajam
Natyarte spandate chitram.
natyartham spandate chitram
Prapya mandamivanilam.
prapya mandamivanilam
Chandanasya cha shitasya.
chandanatya cha shitasya
Idor mayurasasya cha.
सीधोर मधुर सस्य च
Madurasasya cha. Vividasya cha malyasya.
विविधस्य च माल्यस्य
Pushpasya vividasya cha.
पुष्पस्य विविधस्य च
Bahuda marutastasya.
बहुधा मारुतस्तस्य
Gandham vividamudvahan.
गन्धं विविधमुद्वहन्
Nananam chandananam cha.
स्नानानां चन्दनानां च
Rupanam chaiva murchitah.
धूपानां चैव मूर्छितः
Prabhavau surabirgando.
प्रभवौ सुरभिर्गन्धौ
Vimane pushpake tada.
विमाने पुष्पके तदा
Yamavatatasta tatranyaha.
श्यामावदातास्तत्राण्याः
Kaschit krishna varanganaha.
काश्चित् कृष्णावराङ्गनाः
Kaschit kanchana varnangyah.
काश्चित् काञ्चनवर्णाङ्ग्यः
Pramada shrakshasalaye.
प्रमदा राक्षसालये
Asam nidravashatvacha.
तासां निद्रावशत्वाच्च
Madanena vimurchitam.
मदनेन विमूर्छितम्
Padmininam prasuptanam.
पद्मिनीनां प्रसुप्तानां
Rupamasit yataivahi.
रूपमासीद्यथैव हि
Evam sarvamasheshena.
एवं सर्वमशेषेण
Ravanantapuram kapihi.
रावणान्तःपुरं कपिः
Tadarsha samahateja.
ददर्श स महातेज
Nadadarsha cha janakim.
न ददर्श च जानकीम्
Now further going into the chamber of Antapura of Ravana. Shayanani, the beds. Narinam Shunyani Bahuta Punaha. Narinam Shayanani. Some of the beds are occupied, some of them are not. Shunyani Bahuta Punaha. Parasparam Samadlishya. And these women who are under total intoxication have embraced each other. Kachit Sudha Supta Varanganaha. Some of them have, someone has embraced the other. Kachista Vasramanyasyaha Abhritya. Some of them taken the cloth of somebody else's and hugging. Upagrihyacha. Upagamya abala suptaha. They have gone without any strength anymore left in their body due to indulgence and the playful things that they have done during the night. Nidrabala parajita. They are being under the powerful, strong power of Nidra. Tasam uchvasana vadena. When they were thus lying down sleeping and their breath that was coming out of their nostrils, vastram malyam cha gadrajam, and the flower garlands as well as their upper clothing, etc. Spandate are seen to be the air that is seen to be disturbing or moving about, making them flutter. Spandana. Na atyartham, not too much. Manda. Very slowly, chitram prapya, and mandam iva anilam, like that of entering into an area through the window, how the air breeze will flow. In the same way, the air that is coming out of the nostrils also slowly started fluttering them, both the flowers and all the flowers, garland, then the cloth, And chandanasya ta sheetasya sheedor madurasya cha. It's a cold sandal paste, wine, honey, all these. And of their vividasya cha malyasya, of various flowers, pushpasya, of the flowers, vividasya cha bahuta marutah tasya gandham vividamutvan. The smell of all these things are being carried away by the breeze that is flowing there slowly. Snananam chandananam cha. Also the chandana that is used for taking bath. Dhupanam chaiva, all the perfume, these incenses, murchita, augmented. Murchita here means augmented by all these things. The whole place, pravavau, carried on. Surabir gantaha, also the smell of the liquor. Vimane, pushpake tata, pushpaka vimane, in that pushpaka viman, all these are all taken, and not only inside, outside also. And the women that were lying there are, some of them are Shama, Samya Avadata. Avadata means pure. And so the pure color, complexion, Taha, Tatra Anyaha, Kaschit Krishna, Parangana. Some of them are dark black, probably from Africa. He went all over the place. He went to the South Africa, get the white women. So he went to further Africa, down in Kenya, etc., the black women. He went to the Middle East to get the brown colored one. He came to India and China to get the brown and the yellow. All colors. So different kinds of women. Padmininam prasuptanam rupamasit yataivakai. All of them are seen to be lying down like that of the lotus, which is in the night. How beautifully it is shining to. But Evam sarvam asheshena ravanantapuram kapihi dadarsha. All of them he saw in the inner chamber of Ravana, Mahadeja, but na Janakim dadarsha. But he did not see Sita. Now see, here is very important point. The world is what it is. You cannot stop what is going on in the world. Entertainment of different kinds are available in this world for all our senses to get excited, to satisfy the senses, to make your senses fully gratified. There is enough available in this world. Everywhere you go. Nowadays, it is no dearth of it. You go to a hotel, it is there. You go to the airport, it is there. You go to the inside the airlines, it is there. You go to countries, you go there. You visit India, then everywhere, everything is available to satisfy the senses. But then, nowadays, the spiritual living has become so difficult for people, not because of anything else, but the inability to control their appetite, especially food. Oh my God. The ability, the food is available in order, but that doesn't mean you have to eat everything. Banquet is meant for varieties of food for different kinds of people having different tastes. It is not that you have to eat everything that is there. Many people do that. Everything in the plate. Everything. 2 plates carrying. One plate full of only pastries, another full of all other things. And what do you finally find? Half of them eaten, half of them thrown away. Why? I didn't like it. Why don't you take a small portion and taste it? If it is good, go second. No, fill to the brim. And then, stomachache, backache. Why? Because overeating, overindulgence. So here in this section, Hanumanji, even though he is watching all these things, and he felt bad. Why? Is it not that I'm indulging here? Virikshamanascha tatastaha.
Nirikshamanascha tatastaha.
Striyasya mahakapihi.
Striyah sa mahakapihi.
Jagama mahatim shankam.
Jagama mahatim shankam.
Dharmasadvasa shankitaha.
Dharmasadvasa shankitaha.
Paradharavarodasya
Paradaro varodhasya
prasuptasya nirikshanam
prasuptasya nirikshanam
idam khalu mamatyartham
idam khalu mamatyartham
dharmalopam karishyati
dharmalopam karishyati
nahi me paradharanam
nahi me paradaranam
drishtir vishayavartini
drishtir vishayavartini
ayam chatra maya hrishtah
ayam chatra maya drishtah
paradhara parigrahah
paradara parigrahah
tasya pradurabhu chinta
tatya pradurabhuchinta
punaranya manasvinah
punaranya manasvinah
nischitaikanta chittasya
निश्चितैकान्त चित्तस्य
कार्य निश्चय दर्शिनी
कार्यनिश्चयदर्शिनी
कामं दृष्टा मया सर्वा
कामं दृष्टा मया सर्वा
विश्वस्ता रावण स्त्रियः
विश्वस्ता रावणस्त्रियः
न तु मे मनसा किञ्चित्
न तु मे मनसा किञ्चित्
वैकृत्यम् उपपद्यते
वैकृत्यम् उपपद्यते
निरीक्षमाणश्च ततः seeing all of that again striyah tatasriyah sa mahakapihi seeing all the women there living in conditions which are very difficult to see, meaning difficult to see in the sense for the mind without getting mind disturbed. Mahatim shankam jagama. He had a doubt in his mind. Dharma sadva sadvasa shankitaha. Sadvasa means infringement. Dharma sadvasa means infringement on dharma. I have a doubt about that. Have I transgressed? I am a bachelor. I have taken Naishtika Brahmacharya to serve only. But seeing all this, is it not that I have transgressed my dharma? See, only a person who is conscious of his dharma will know that whether he transgressed or not. Give me an example. Let me give you an example. When you have a cash, say $100, and when you go to a shop, you will not buy anything which is more than $100 because that much only you can spend. 80, 90, 100. But when you have a card, limitlessly you can buy because you're going to pay later only. And they also put a limit, some 10,000, 12,000, whatever. According to your how much you're spending, that is also there. Now, when you have a card, you have no limit. Because you can buy anything and everything because you are not conscious of when to stop. And nowadays, what is said? Enjoy now, pay later, installments. First to 15, 30 days, enjoy. Get caught up in that whirlpool. Everywhere. Why? What are they trying to do? Don't limit yourself. Indulge. Now, dharma is a limit. Dharma is that which shows the limits. The ocean cannot cross certain part, beyond certain part of the land. It has its own maryada, limits. Here it's not restriction. It is knowing that beyond that it is uncontrollable. So here Hanumanji, having seen all these things, he had a doubt, did I cross the limit? Paradara avarodasya, in that very confinement, Paradara avarodasya, in the inner chamber, which are the confinement of the women, prasuptasya, who are sleeping, nirikshanam, seeing, idam kalu mama atyartam dharmalopam. It is indeed the falling of dharma, lopa, falling away. Error, erroneousness. Dharmalopam karishyati. It makes me, lopa means absence, avoidance, ignoring, That's why when we are doing the puja, at the end of it, you say, mantra lope, tantra lope, kriya lope, shakti lope, shraddha lope, kala lope, niyama lope, naivedyadi, vihita lope, cha satyam sarvam yada anushtitam. Why is sarvam edat kshamasva? Oh, please, Lord, forgive if I have done any of this, ignoring the mantra, tantra, shraddha, bhakti, all that. Lobha, dharmalopam karishyati, atyartam. But then he himself says that, but at the same time, nahi me paradharanam drishtihi vishayavartini. Mama drishtihi na vishayavartini drishti. My looking was not in the intention to enjoy them. Vishayavartini means only for the sake of indulgence. Mama drishtihi, me drishtihi, paradharanam drishtihi na vishayavartini. I am cha atra maya drishtaha. Whatever I have seen here, paradhara parigraha, paradhara parigraha. I am just, what I have seen is, I am looking at Ravana. Paradhara parigraha, who is he? I have seen Ravana. Maya paradhara parigraha, Ramana drishtaha. I only saw what the Ravana who had captured all these people. Tasya pradur abuchinta. Therefore, again, Hanumanji started to think, punaha anya manasvinaha, with a mind whose mind is manasvin, means one who has self-control. Mind is already in full control. Punaha anya Chinta pradarabuhu. What? Nishchidai ekanta chittasya karya nischaya darshini. Nishchidaihi ekanta chittasya, one who is having one particular attention, purpose, object, karya nischaya darshini, which is said to determine the very objective, the goal. In his mind, who has a particular objective or goal is not distracted by anything else. Maya drishta sarva Ravanastriyaha vishwasta kamam. It is no doubt that true. Kama means true. What? Maya drishta. It is seen by them. Sarva, Vishwasta Ravanastriyaha. I've seen all those women as only wives of Ravana. Not in any other way. Natu me manasa kinchit vaikrityam upapadyate. In my mind, there is not one single thought of perversion. Vikriti means perversion. Prakriti means original version. Prakriti is natural. Vikriti is perversion. Samskriti is purification. Krut is the word. Kru, karoti. Kriti, done. Samskriti, well done. Vikriti, perverted. Prakriti, natural, spontaneous. So my mind has not become perverted because I saw them all not as individual, but none other than Ravana's wives. Now he says, it is a teaching for all of us. Mano hi hedu sarvesham.
Mano hi hetu sarvesham.
Indriyanam pravartane.
Indriyanam pravartane.
Shubha subhats avastasu.
Shubha shubhavastatu.
Tatchame suvyavastitam.
Tachame suvyavastitam.
Nanyatra hi maya shakya.
Nanyatra hi maya shakya.
Vaidehim parimargitum.
Vaidehim parimargitum.
Triyo hi strishu drishyante.
Priyo hi strishu drishyante.
Tada samparimargane.
Sada samparimargane.
Yasya sattvasya ya yonihi.
Yasya sattvasya ya yonihi.
Tasyam tat parimargate.
Tasyam tat parimargate.
Nasakyam pramata nashta.
Na shakyam pramada nashtaha.
Mrigeshu parimargitum.
Mrugishu parimargitum.
Tadidam margitam tavat.
Tadidam margitam tavat.
Shuddhena manasa maya.
Suddhena manasa maya.
Ravanantapuram sarvam.
Ravanantah puram sarvam.
Drishyate na cha janaki.
Drishyate na cha janaki.
Manohi hetuhu. Mind alone is the cause. Sarvesham of indriyanam pravartane. In the engagement of all the senses, mind alone is the cause. It is not the eyes want to see, ears wants to listen. No, it is the mind wants to listen, hear, taste, smell, touch, etc. And it is mind that is said to be the one which is directing all the senses. Indriyanam parayahu indriyebhya param manah. Bhagavad Gita also says, Manasastu para buddhi, buddhiratma mahan paraha, mahata param avyaktam avyaktat purusha paraha. Katopanishad. Purushanna param kinchit sakashta sa paragatihi. Indriyebhya param manah. Mind is superior to the senses, but it is the mind that is sending the senses to the sense objects. Shubha ashubhasu avastasu, in inauspicious situations, tachame suvyavastitam. Me manaha suvyavastitam. My mind is definitely in place. Favorable, unfavorable situations, I know very well it is a mind that is behind the senses. Therefore, when I have kept my mind to myself, my sense organs did not bring me wrong ideas. This is something very, very carefully to be noted. Obviously, we have learned it in Gita and Upanishad, everything. But here in Ramayan, Hanumanji clearly gives us the message. Na anyatra hi maya shakya Vaidehim parimargitum. To search for Vaidehi, Sita, I cannot go anywhere else. I have to search where she could be possibly placed. Striyo hi strishu drishyante. If you are looking for women, you have to look among the women only. Samparimargane, sada, always, to look for a woman, you have to look for where among the women only. If your child is missing in the school, you go to the Vruddhashram. Or you have to see where the children are because you are looking for a child. And here in the case of Hanuman, he doesn't even know how she looks. I have no idea. He has to guess. Sita is of this kind and there is no picture available. There is no profile picture. He has to imagine the form of Sita before he searches. And so he was to look at every woman and look at whether she could be one, she could be one, she could be one. Possibly she is, but it doesn't look like she is. She's decorated. Is she? But she is intoxicated. Is she? She's lie down sleeping. Is she? Is she eating mamsa? Is she? You have to look for it. Yasya sattvasya cha yonihi tasyam tat parimargane. If you are looking for a particular species, you have to look for that only. When we were in South Africa in that very safari, when we were going in the forest, and everybody is excited to see impalas, deers everywhere. First, when we saw, we took picture, tick, 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 oh, beautiful deers picked. After that, it so happened. There are thousands of impalas everywhere. After that, impalas only. Chalo. It is not of any interest. Why? So many of them are there. Then we were looking for elephants, zebras, And one zebra, oh, everybody stop the car, take a picture. In here, you look at it, hundreds of them. After that, when zebras go, zebra crossing, go. Why? Interest. They were looking for tiger, even lion, cheetahs, hippopotamus. The hippopotamus is very interesting one. Oh, in the ship, they were all, merged in one single area. Oh, he's coming up. So, take a picture. Oh, here is another one. Afterwards, everywhere. Yeah, so let me have some drink. Tea, coffee, peeing. Oh, that is there anyway. Oh, so, in the beginning stages, it's no doubt very interesting. And afterwards. So, if you're looking for a particular species, you look for where they are. So, nasakyam pramada nashta mrigishu parimargitum. If you're looking for a nashta pramada, lost woman, can you look among the deers? Impalas, among the impalas. Let me see whether my wife is there or not. Where are you looking for? Inside the forest. Though she is fit to be there. Men looking, women looking for her husband. I don't know where he is. Probably among the animals. Look there. Probably he is there among the hippopotamus because he looks like that one. Maybe you will miss it. So among the species, what are you looking for? You're looking for, that's why mriga means what? Which is continuously searching. So all the mrigas are searching there, here, there. So if you are lost your wife, you have to look for among the women only. Tadidam margitam tavat shuddhena manasa. Manaya shuddhena manasa. My mind with pure motive only, I looked for it, and I was looking for Sita, whom I could not find. Datarshana Janaki Ravana Antapuram Sarvam. I didn't see her. So therefore, Dharma Lopa has not happened. See, this is why I said, even as he was going about with all the liquor around him, all the drinking and the mamsa, this, that, but yet, Hanumanji's mind is absolutely under control. Manojavam marutatulla vegam. Jitendriyam buddhimatam varishtam. Jitendriyam. Why it is said to him? Anybody else would have been caught in that. But he, Jitendriya. Aganita Gunagana.
Aganita Gunagana Bhushana Rama Asrita Vassala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama Apadbandhava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasharatha Nandana Sri Rama Dashamukhamardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama Kamita Phalada Jaya Jaya Rama Papa Vimochana Sri Rama Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama Janaki Jivana Sita Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Siya Rama Vanara Sevita Sri Rama Varidhi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patitavana Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Siyavara Ramachandra ki Jai Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki Jai Umapati Mahadev ki Jai Bolo Bhai Sab